Welcome to EIP Editing Office Hour Meeting 39. This is issue number 341 on each cat herders PM report. Sorry, each cat herders EIP IP repository. I see Sam is already ready with the pull request. So over to you, Sam.
Sure. All right. Did you have any specific questions or you just want somebody to look at it?
No, it should be just. I think it's all done.
All
We
right.
had no more changes, so yeah. I double checked the EIP 165 IDs as well.
Thank you. Okay. Just go through here. Make sure there's no recent. Perfect. Yeah, I think I reviewed this pretty recently, right? I don't think anything significant has changed since then.
No, it was moved to last call like 2 weeks ago. There were like a few tiny nits that we merged in like a week ago.
Yeah.
But yeah,
No, we're
no,
good to go. Okay.
no significant changes.
All right. Okay, that all seems good. So it is also reading. Okay. Yeah, so once it goes to final, it cannot be changed anymore. So I just want to make sure that you're absolutely ready. This is your last chance.
Yeah, absolutely. I
Perfect.
feel like we're absolutely ready.
Okay. Redeem shares. Yeah, this all looks basically the same. It's not going to be license changes in here. No, good. And good. Yeah, I think this looks great. Cool. So
Amazing.
back
Thank you.
to, oh, no problem. Thanks for coming out.
Thank you. So we can maybe take a look at the next final PR here, 485. And Lily, if you have any question, you can please write it down in the chat or maybe, yeah, just let us know so we can answer that question for you.
All right. Give me this link. Here we go. Okay. Okay, so stealth meta addresses. Last call deadlines passed. That's all good. Sorting attributed to these stealth addresses. Yep, okay. Okay, rationale looks like rationale. There's a registry. That all looks good. So let's take a look at this 6538. 6538. Let's just make sure that their links are good. Yep, perfect. And yeah, I guess let's go check the assets quickly for that one. Assets 6538. CC0. CC0. Okay. Good. And then we'll check the discussions link. Yeah, nothing recent. Cool. I think this is good to go to final. All right. So, feedback on the EIP and EIP process. All right. So, there's kind of two types of feedback that you'll get on your EIP. You'll get feedback from editors, which will be mostly on the formatting and content, like the text of your EIP to make sure you conform with our rules, and that happens automatically on your pull requests. And the second type of feedback is like actually useful technical feedback. Editors kind of provide some of that, but not nearly enough. It's mostly on the authors to go out and get that kind of feedback. So depending on what your proposal is about, can maybe point you at some places to look. But yeah, for technical feedback, it's mostly on you to find it.
Cool, cool. Is there a way that this process can like go wrong? Like, is there a way to like mess it up that like hurts the chances of the EIP being included? Like, I saw like in the last person who's asking questions, you said that like after it moves to final, it can't be changed. Like, are there like certain like I guess like pain points in the EIP process just to be like aware of?
Um, the whole process is kind of a pain point. It's very slow, so just set your expectations accordingly for that. Um, but yeah, I think actually getting useful feedback and getting adoption are probably the biggest challenges you'll have to overcome.
Cool,
EVM
cool.
support for transaction. So this is an EIP. Okay. I haven't seen one of those
Yeah.
in a little while. Yeah, okay. So these are actually much easier to get feedback on. Bring it up at an all core devs meeting. I'm not sure if you're familiar with those or not, but are you familiar with them?
Um, I've heard of them. I just haven't been to one. Okay,
Okay,
so
yeah.
like I can start attending and watching the old ones just to get a sense of what's happening. And
Yeah,
then
exactly. So just watch one of them. It's kind of a zoo, and then ask Tim to put you on the agenda. There's a, I think it's yeah, that one, and then you can talk about it there, and people will comment on it and give you feedback. So that's pretty easy.
oh, nice. Yeah, like I understand that this is like a lot of changes I want to make. There's like two new transaction types and like a new opcode. I guess for like context, I'm like a MEV researcher, and this is just like something I ran across that I thought would be like useful or helpful. So I'm just like trying to figure out like, yeah, just how to start the conversation with people about it.
Yeah. So the best way to get visibility is definitely put it on the all core devs agenda. Yeah. Okay. Let
Should
me.
I have it? Oh, should I have it like added like past this? I guess like draft like PR stage to bring into the other meeting.
Yeah. It's you have a number now, so you can bring it up whenever.
Oh, fine. Okay. Is there
Yeah.
like, I guess like danger of like me being like inactive on this for like too long and it getting like marked as like stale or stagnant or something?
So yes to both, but neither of them is a problem. So if you don't touch your pull request for 6 months and 2 weeks, I think is what we have it set to. It'll get closed automatically, but you can just make a new one. It doesn't stop you from progressing, and you get to keep the same number. And if a proposal isn't changed, like once it's merged, again, I think it's 6 months. I'm not sure on the timeline. It'll get moved to stagnant, but again, you can just make a pull request to move it out of stagnant. The only two like hard statuses are withdrawn and final. So once you move a proposal to withdrawn or final, it can no longer be edited, like changed or edited.
Awesome. Okay. Thank you.
No problem. All right, let me
Yeah.
give this a
Just
read.
one good part is that this is a core proposal, so it would not affect too much. Once it is final, it will be final.
So you're breaking up a little bit, Pooja. I couldn't hear you.
Oh, am I audible now?
Mostly.
All right. Oh, my internet connection is unstable. I'm sorry. No, I was just mentioning that because this is a core proposal, there's a lot of support here. Once the proposal is accepted, there is no chance of like getting it dropped dropped off unless there is something wrong or people would want to see any changes to specs. So I think Lily, you don't have much things to worry about here. You just need to bring it up to all core dev meetings. That would help you a lot.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. This is the information I was like looking for.
All right. Okay, so yeah, okay. So that all looks good. 2117, that's fine. So the CIP introduces new 2718 transaction types and one new opcode, enabling smart contracts and transactions for the local sequencing rates to an off-chain entity. All right, these new transaction types work together to create native EVM bundles, which is similar but weaker than PBS bundles. Okay, I would say. Would probably be good for editors to be able to spell, but alas, I am lacking in that department. Okay, so which is similar to but weaker than the proposed builder separation. Okay. Okay. Okay, one of the a normal transaction that supports specifying the entity who can place the transaction in a bundle and optional block number that the transaction is valid at. The other, okay. It's a meta transaction that does not enter into execution, but rather orders transactions of its own type in the other new type. Okay, this meta transaction. Okay, meta transaction can also specify entity allowed to include in a bundle and a valid block number. The new opcode review. Oh, give me 1 second. Sorry about that. I am back. Okay, the new upcode reveals to the EVM and reveals to the EVM the entity that placed the transaction in a bundle if the transaction was placed in a bundle. Okay. So I think the only other comment here is that okay. Cool. So currently in a single block builder has unrestricted control over the final sequencing of a block's transactions. The specific problem is sequencing, the choice of who gets in. To allow more parties to participate in the construction of single blocks by exposing sequencing concepts inside of the EVM. This change would enable EVM applications to reclaim some of the sequencing value that is currently monopolized by block builders. Okay, yeah, great motivation. Okay. Okay. Okay, cool. That all looks good. So for the delegated TX type, the transaction payload should be interpreted as. Okay. Join with the RLP encoding. Okay, the signature Y parity, the CP26K over. Okay, for the bundle TX, it should be interpreted as. Yep. Okay. Okay. So divided by bundle. Bundle signing up cost. Okay. Is that what pushes the bundles? So. Yeah. Specs and then Ethereum, I don't know, sure, Aero Glacier, VM, gas. Okay, for delegated TX type to be valid, transaction must be. Okay. For delegated TX to development, all transaction needs to be included, but on TX, the transaction size 5 must be equal to the. Okay, good. Gas costs, okay. So, is this in rationale or is this in specification? Yeah, I think we're still in specification here. Execution, yeah, so. Okay, the delegated TX type's okay. Do not start execution contexts. Must be corrected before the start of any transaction list. Okay. Forward should be interpreted as okay. Showing how transaction executes challenge with an. Okay. Delegated to okay. Total block builder. Yep, that makes sense. Good. Search bundles. Okay, security considerations, and then okay. Cool. So I think that's everything here. Looks pretty good. These are all really minor and should be easy to fix. And again, you don't need to get this reviewed or get this merged before you talk about it. Just bring it up when you're ready on Encore Devs, and yeah, people will talk about it. Thanks for coming out.
Awesome. Thank you so much for the review. I appreciate it.
My pleasure. 7636. Unless there's somebody else on the call, I don't think so. All right. Okay.
Can I keep
So,
on watching or like should I leave?
oh, you can keep watching. It's kind of a boring call, but you're welcome to stay.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm just learning. Thank you.
Oh, no worries.
And we also post these recordings on eCat Herders YouTube. So up to you.
Oh, one thing I should mention is that this is an entirely author-driven process. When you want to move between statuses, you have to make the pull request. We won't make it for you.
What are those different sort of statuses? Like
Sure.
what status am I in right now?
So you are in no status right now. But I guess the idea is what we call it. And then once you're merged, you'll be in the draft status. So this is kind of the diagram of the process. It's in EIP 1, if you are ever curious about it. But yeah, each one of these like arrows, except for moving to stagnant, are all author driven. So yeah,
Awesome. Thank you.
no problem. All right, so that's good. Move to last call. Okay, so client for ENR, right? Specific client name version number. Okay. Unique behaviors. Said 2 weeks out, so I'll have to go to the 9th. All right. Section of EIPs haven't enabled for client. Yeah, okay. So I've read this one before. Let's see if there's any discussions on here. Okay. I'm assuming that's been added. Yeah, okay, perfect. So the Ethereum network consists of nodes running various client implementations. Each client has its set of features, optimizations, and behaviors, introducing a way to identify client software and its version. Yeah, okay. So understand the landscape of client software in the Ethereum network. Okay. Yeah, that's great. So we'll approve that. And we'll move on to the next one. 5625 to review. All right. Oh, yeah, that's totally fine. Go for it. Oh, actually, what was the previous status of this? Yeah, okay. 7588. Is this the same idea? Draft into review. Okay. Blob transactions. Okay. Well, typically managed to browse about third-party solutions. Descriptions. Okay. Okay. Yep. It's all good. Yeah, that seems fine. To review with you. 7015. Last call. Okay. Oh wait, this is going to review? Okay, nothing special there. So let's pull this up and give it a read. Setting NFTs with cryptographically secured creator attribution. Okay, sure. This Ethereum proposal aims to something short of creator attribution for NFT standards, blah blah blah. Proposes the mechanism where the NFT creator sets required parameters for NFT creation. Set parameters and the creators then validated and admitted during the deployment transaction with yes, that's fine. Different wallets, yep. Okay. Yep. Okay. Creator consent is by. Okay, so 712 needs to be in the requires. Yep. Good. Signatures, all fields define the structure. Must be hashed in a proper 712 domain. Okay. So it includes all the necessary fields for reconstructing the signed digest and validating the signature. Okay. Okay. Five, three, seven, five. Okay, so that's final, so that's good. Yeah, I mean, that looks good. Into review with you. All right. 7578. Okay, this proposes an extension of ERC 721 and implements additional functionality and information pertaining to the OT. Okay, wait, what are these? Are these like terms? Extension of the legal contract disclosure makes okay. Okay. Before token can be amended, the terms parameter must link to a document that is stored in IPFS. When a token has no properties, what is set mint reverts? Set mints set. token's valid properties, if the token burns, the properties must be deleted. Okay. Okay. Um, okay. Set properties. Okay. I don't really care about any of this. Okay. Function is called before minting a token. Get properties. Function must return any new properties for token. You say requirement. You should describe the behavior of the contract. Called. Saying the contract is supposed to be used. Okay. The get properties function must return new properties for token. New properties for set. Okay. Check before minting. So online. This is 721 standard. Okay. Cool. 721. Blah blah blah. Yep. That's fine. The set property. Okay. And then wait, what? Why didn't that work? Is that? Why are you making 3 backticks now? Oh, that's weird. And then I wanted to make a comment on here. Was it set properties or was it property set? Yeah, set properties. Did I not already make this comment? I feel like I did. I guess not. Okay. ERC 20 is a great example of this. Mint and Bird are very common functions, but aren't part of ERC 20 because there aren't any parties that need to coordinate on minting and burning. The person who deployed the contract knows exactly how to call mint and burn, and normal users, like I said, other users, aren't even allowed to call them. No, we'll go with functionality. Okay. Cool, so that one's done, and then we can take a look at to draft network upgrade
Yeah.
inclusion stages.
This seems to be replacing the existing README for execution specs that we have.
Okay, should replace this. Should test notes, which is okay. Okay, so this is probably going to need to be discussed on EIP IP.
Yes, I'm also considering that.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, we can skip that. We can keep it for the next
Yeah.
EIP meeting and then consider merging it.
Okay. Really? The root 5. That doesn't make any sense. God damn it. Why do these people come here and do things? Okay.
I think sometimes we should take our time to even mention this in the all-core dev meeting. I try to pick up these pull requests from the repository directly, but it would be really helpful for even for authors if they know about this placeholder and then they come and try to join the meeting, like we did it with EVM people. So they tried to join the meeting.
Sorry, could you say that again?
So I was suggesting that it would be nice if we can talk about EIP editing office hour in Allcore Dev
Oh,
sometimes.
okay.
Yeah, so people are like widely aware of this meeting happens every other week, and then they can also share their pull requests. It will be like way
Yeah,
easier.
that's a good idea. I'll message Tim about that. Da, 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 da. Okay. Parameters of arbitrary type. This EIP defines a new box type. Box's value of an arbitrary struct whose underlying type is encapsulated and hidden from the outer struct but transparent and type checkable by the wallet. Okay. Oh, this is going to be complicated.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
wondering, like, yeah.
Okay. Use 7 total signatures. Da, 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 da. Oh, that's so weird. Why isn't that working? Okay, view file. And then we need to go here. And then we need to go to config. What lint is that that's screwing it up? So this is markdown link status. Okay. 7683. So let's go and find that. EIPs 7683. Okay, and if we go to the actual EIPs, EIPs 683. Yeah, that EIP just doesn't exist. Oh, it's probably in ERCs, that's why.
This
Oh,
is an interface proposal. That's why, like, it's
yeah.
712 it's talking about, and but I don't
That's
find any other better place for it. Like, I think it has to be in this one only.
no. This is a decent place for it. It's just
Yeah,
I see what the problem is here.
maybe updating bot here. Yeah, if you could create an issue, we can perhaps allocate it to the study group. Next cohort.
What are they doing in here? Get out of here.
Yeah, there are plenty of spams. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So we need to create a bug for this. So new issue, bug report, link to the pull request. And then relevant log output. Should do that. Yeah, that can go in there. Okay, so we can take this, go over here, go over here, go here, and then we can reply to. Okay.
But they should not be stopping from merging this PR if it is otherwise okay to be merged, right?
Yeah, yeah, I'll force
Or
merge
like
it.
force merge. Okay.
A new type box. Okay. During this parameter, what type? Define this parameter what type bytes enables the message to contain an arbitrary type and is sufficient to bind the signature. The amounts of type erasure as a consequence. Big byte string. Yeah, that makes total sense. And this is in motivation. Yep. An example is found in recent efforts to make signatures secure. Box numbers encoded. Okay, box values encoded as okay. No, I'll just make these changes. Okay, refresh. And I don't think there was any other comments I wanted to make on here, so we're good to just merge this. All right. And so auth create. So what's the problem with this one? Okay, validating setting code for deterministic addresses. Okay. Do, 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 do. Okay. Create. Okay. Okay. Yeah, nothing too terrible about that one. All right, and I think we have the protocol guild ops call to go to, so I'm going to switch over to that.
Thank you, Sam, for joining us. See you around.
See ya.
Bye-bye.